Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Dark Shadow Plays, and today we're going to be looking at a game which again was out on Epic Games Store recently as one of their free games, Crying Sun's Advanced Tactics. Now, I've not actually seen this at all. I had it recommended to me by a friend about 3 weeks ago. I had it on my Steam wishlist for ages, and then he sent me an email about a month ago, or about 2 weeks ago, sorry, basically saying, don't buy it, it's going to be free on Epic. And I was like, oh, okay, then I'll have a look into it then. Now, I don't know anything about this. I've just loaded it up, made sure OBS can capture it, which it seems to, and I know there's a chapter here and a chapter here that's locked. Is that because there's stuff that you need to buy to move on? Is it episodical? I have no idea. We're just going to go click new run and we're going to see what happens. I believe this is something similar to FTL. My word, that's creepy. Very Eldritch horror-y. Okay. So is that me? I am very scared right now. So it looks like my character's called Ellis Idaho, saying, where am I? Caliban, a dwarf planet on the Outer Rim. Most call it Gehenna, if they call it anything at all. This, Admiral, is a top-secret cloning facility for the Imperial Forces, the one and only of its kind. I am Caliban, its Omni-Guardian. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand either, mate. You have died, Admiral, or to put it another way, the true version of you has died. Well, that's always something nice to wake up to. You are his clone, identical to the original Ellis Idaho in every possible way, with some minor differences. So not identical. When did Admiral Idaho die, and how? Unfortunately, I do not know the details of my clones' lives, as interesting as they must be. Extraneous to my directives, I believe, which leads me to why I have awoken you. You must be curious, after all. I need your help. Right, so this is not a bad guy then. Not what I was expecting. A machine asking for my help. Now I feel truly strange. As if you didn't feel strange being just told you died. Not just a machine, Admiral, an Omni, short for Omni-Mechanical Neon Intelligence. Blech. Emperor Oberon invented us. Now your kind relies on us for just about everything. I'll come right out with it. I believe the Empire is in danger. What in the name of Oberon are you talking about? So he knows who Oberon is. Once every 4 years, under the most secretive of protocols, I receive a single transmission from Elysium, our capital. Those transmissions stopped arriving. Creepy. So you send a transmission yourself. I don't see the problem. That's just it. I can't. This facility was built in such a way to prevent it from initializing contact with the Empire to help keep it a secret. Okay. Something is wrong, I'm certain of it, and I've awoken you so that we can fly out of here in an Omega-class battleship, no less, because I know what that is, because I'm dead, and see for ourselves. I believe you'll find my intelligence indispensable for our mission, Admiral. I don't have your kind's limitations. If you're so smart, what do you need me for? Why don't you command the battleship? Indeed. Because of Oberon's Rubicon, it prohibits Omnis from commanding battleships. War is a human prerogative. I like the fact there's another one of me over there. Also, since I can assume the clones here are the best of the best, that would make you the best Imperial Admiral to ever exist. I'd say you're perfect for the job. I'll do it, machine, for Oberon and the Empire. It's my duty as an Imperial Admiral. I'm just assuming this is all correct. Excellent. Now just one more thing. Standard operating procedure requires I ask, can you recall any of your emotional memories? Emotional memories? Any memory linked to a strong emotion like love or hate. These memories, because of their complex neural pathways, will be a bit trickier for you to access, I'm afraid. I'm not sure. Then, if you would do me the honour of trying to recall one, any emotional memory will do. I can't. So much is blurred, broken apart. Don't worry, I'm perfectly normal at this stage. You'll find rational memories on the other hand, those linked to Idaho's training and combat experience almost immediately accessible. Just ask if you need a refresher. Lastly, and this is important, if these emotional memories return, rather when they return, you must tell me immediately. It's important for your safety. Yes, your safety. Do you understand? I'm not liking this. I understand. Now, let's wake up the rest of the crew. We don't have a moment to waste, and please, Admiral, What is it now, machine? Call me Caliban. Why I'm thoroughly confused. Why am I not allowed memories? Oh god, what are we looking at here? Right, this is complex. Okay, so we have an Excelsior class. I can't... Yeah, so I have to complete chapters. Oh, there's 5 chapters. Okay. So Excelsior class. Excelsior. I have 4 squadrons. 1 weapon. Do I get to place... No. Okay, so they're potential upgrades, I guess. I can't choose any of these for the time being. I think that's just as it is. Upgrade levels. My core system. Okay, this is not particularly obvious as to what I'm doing. So, I have 5 neon fuel, 45 scrap, and 12 commandos. I can select 2 officers. So I have Lily Ivanova, who is tactical targeting. Squadron's DPS is plus 15%, which is nice. And she has the skills of hack and engineering. And then Aradia Solarin. Weapons reload time minus 15%. So she... okay, I see. He's famous, whatever that means. Matthias Sohn. And he can do what? He can read, erudition, and engineering. And he has emergency... Oh, sorry, she, Taj? Could be a he, not too sure. Applies to that, and piloting and demolition. I'm going to go for these first 2, I think, because they seem to be the best 2. Just to kind of just do damage. Don't care about anything else. And away we go. Start. UI is not amazingly intuitive here, but we will hopefully get through it. These are the sectors of the Outer Rim, Admiral, the farthest sectors from the capital that there are. If there was ever a wasteland in the Empire, this would be it. I'm not picking up other omnis. Even out here, I should be picking up dozens of them. He's red now. He was blue before. Let's try not to overreact, machine. It's probably nothing. The Empire has run flawlessly for how many years now? 700. And it will do so for hundreds more. Now, come on, let's take a look around. This is beautiful, by the way. Okay, so there's points of interest. I think we just go here, don't we? Yep. Ooh, wow. Oh, that's pretty. Mass Effect, eat your heart out. What do we have here, Lieutenant? It's a bloody Borg cube. It appears to be some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. It's a neon hypercube, omnitech for the simultaneous harvesting and refining of neutrinium from nearby stars. Interesting, if not downright bizarre, this cube isn't connected to the fold net. It's a Borg cube. How could that be? And why aren't there hypercube omnis trying to reconnect it as I speak? Okay, let's go for some explanations. Certain things are still blurry to me, machine. What do you want to know, Admiral? Ask him about the fold net. Tell me more about the fold net. As you probably recall by now, the Omnis have invented and managed Imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The fold net, arguably our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Think of it as a global galactic network allowing instant data and or matter transmission through its numerous interconnected folders and beacons. Matter transmission is interesting. And without the constant vigilance and maintenance of foldnet omnis, none of it would be possible and humanity would live in a fragmented, chaotic darkness. Needless to say, it's important. What do you want to know? Okay, that's fine. I'm getting the idea of what that is. That's fine. Let's move on. What do you want to do about this hypercube? Well, let's go and send a small team. Form a small squadron and fly around the cube and tell me what you see. On it, sir. Okay. Sir, the Omni was right. The cube isn't connected to the fold net, and by the looks of it, hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe 10-15 years. 10 or 15 years? At least, sir. Could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected it on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube omni myself, but cubes are complex tech needing constant supervision. Disconnecting it would make all that all but impossible. And the neon levels? Empty, sir. There's no neon here whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took all of it. We won't be fueling here. The reserves might be empty, but there could still be some residual neon coursing through the cube. I should be able to unlock this final restraint so that we can scavenge the leftovers. It won't be much, but it will help our efforts. Okay, we should be able to scavenge neon fuel here now, but that'll be the last bit in this cube. Right, all suns have a neon cube where you have a chance to scavenge some precious leftover fuel. So do I just click that? Okay, we got one. Is that all I get? That's all I get, I think. Okay, what do I do now? Star map? No. Local system map. Okay, so I can go to They're locked for some reason. Is that where I am now? Oh, guess not. That's a ship. Battleship, 12 o'clock. What kind of a battleship, Lieutenant? Couldn't say, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. Incoming transmission. An Imperial battleship made from Telos tech. My mouth is watering. Who the heck are you? This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is an Imperial sector you find yourself in. You just called me an imp. I'm guessing we're going to have a fight here. Right, battle is imminent. Good luck, Captain. Oh, I like that. Okay. So you can deploy your officers during fights. Some officers have special abilities that can boost specific systems. All officers can also repair critical effects sustained by any system. There are 3 systems: squadron, weapon and hull, so be careful where you deploy your officers. Okay. Squadrons are essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. To deploy your squadron, click on the plus sign on an empty dock. For now, your second dock will be locked until you have learned the basics. Okay. Use your weapons to gain a decisive advantage on the battlefield. Weapons can be deployed by clicking on the plus sign. Yep, okay. Your neurocom can also accelerate your thoughts to a point where time appears totally still. Press space to enter or exit from the pause. So this bit is where it is... okay, so we add this in here and we add that. Yep, okay. We have a squadron in here. We'll have, I guess, fighters. There. And then we can add, you are squadron's DPS or weapons reload time. We'll do squadron's DPS. And I believe that's all I can do for the moment. So he has drones, which my fighter should be able to take out, I would have thought. Do you do anything? Okay, my weapons should be able to take them out, I think. I don't really know what this does now. Okay. Hoping my fighters can... right, my weapon is ready to fire. My weapon is finished charging, is ready to fire. Click on it and choose a target on the battlefield to deal damage to your enemies. Okay. So I click here, here. Let's shoot their squadrons. Kaboom. Just going to take out their weapons if I can. I'm not sure if that's how that works, but it seems to be. I'm shooting their hull. Oh, I'm taking damage. Okay, good job. We've got 52 scrap. I'm assuming that went okay. Oh, pop, pop, pop. That's quite nice. What was that thing? I don't know, Lieutenant, and I'm not sure I want to either. Alright. I think we did okay there. I mean, I think. Let's go here. Oh, wow, what's this? That looks like elite up there. An Imperial outpost, so it seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. Seems empty of all human life. What about an omnipresence? They should be here, managing the station, no? They should, and no, I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. Let's try to make contact. See if you can make contact with someone, human or not. Of course. Sorry, sir, if there's anyone inside, they are not answering. What do you want to do about this outpost? Let's have a look. You got it. Captain Lean. I think he falls over a lot. Outpost is empty. Seems it was abandoned years ago. Probably around the time that Hypercube back there was disconnected from the fold net. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable Omni parts, neon encapsulators, positronic chips, and left the rest behind. Who would do such a thing as scavenging Omni parts? That's a capital offence. What's the Pragma execute you for? Who's the Pragma? Getting a transmission, my commanders have found something, an Omni, intact from top to bottom. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. It was in the lower level. Guess whoever was here before us didn't go down that far. Might have needed high clearance to get in. Yep. If the captain plugs the data pad in, yep, okay. What are you going to give me? And its exoframe is perfectly intact. There's plenty of neon, and its positronic chip seems to be in place. It should be up and running. I don't get it. When did it shut down? 20 years ago. Yep. What do you want to do about this outpost, Admiral? Okay, let's continue on. I don't want to further worry you, but our battleship's heuristics are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. Fantastic. That can only go well. Anomaly signals are the riskiest events you'll encounter, offering very positive or very negative outcomes. You won't know which type of event it is, negative or positive, until arriving at the source. This is going to go well. That's another ship. It's one of those creatures again, sir. Maybe this one will be friendly. Doubt it. Nice ship you got there. I'm going to enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies. Lovely. Aren't you pleasant? You're going down whatever you are. Okay, let's just go and kick some butt. Okay, each basic squadron type, frigates, drones and fighters are best suited to fighting against a particular squadron, providing it with a massive damage bonus if properly matched. Be sure you find out unit strengths and weaknesses before deploying it. So his squadron area is fighters, so massive damage bonus versus drones. So what do I have? I don't want those. Nope. Okay. Can I change that from something else? There we go. Right. Massive damage bonus versus frigates. So I'll have my frigates there. My weapon. I've only got one weapon, haven't I? Yep. Oh, I'll place an officer there. I didn't realise I could place more than one officer. That's interesting. So if I get a second officer, or third officer I should say, we should be able to do anything there. Okay. So let's go. So this is a bit like kind of tic-tac-toe almost. There we go. Okay. So that's my units firing. Yeah, we've kind of just destroyed them. Lovely. And then my weapon. Let's just shoot. Loads of damage. Let's go and shoot him down now. So he's got more coming in 4 seconds. So let's actually just pop there. Is he going to deploy any? No? Let's go and shoot him then. My weapon is now ready to fire. Kaboom. There we go, victory. Right, and we've got fighter Mark 1s. And it goes poppity pop pop. Though we had yet another brush with death, at least our scanners detected the anomaly this time. Tell me more about these anomalies, machine. Destinations with a higher than normal... Yes, okay, I get that. We won't know what kind of outcome yet. Okay, good to know. Come on, there's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. Do we get to take anything of that? No? It's just there. I love the way it just floats away. Right. And I guess there then. Hegemona Nova. There would appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometres from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Hello, is anyone there? It's David Bowie. This is Admiral Ellis Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I am Tegan Bowie, leader of my small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? We're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active Omni and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omnis shut down. Impossible. The Omnis shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. It can't run without them. I have no idea how it happened, and I'm not sure even Oberon does. It's truly the great mystery of our time. As for when, 20 years ago. Kind of figured that. We relied on them for everything. Food, medicine, weather. Weather? It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years alone. Now, who knows how many have left? 10% less? Okay. What can the NS Odysseus do to help? Defeating the Scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a whole lot better with those scum out of the way. The Scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living this entire time on an uninhabited planet on the edge of the Outer Rim, maybe even dead. A group of hideous irradiated scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neon. When the Omnis shut down, causing the fold net to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over the chaos. Okay, this guy's not called Bowie, he's just called Exposition. They're not the only one. Yep, okay. We defeated the Imperial ships. How? Tell us tech is second to none. Blah, 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 blah. Scrapper battleships wore them down. Picked off one here, another there. There was a war of attrition. The Empire couldn't send reinforcements. Not with our folder down, you see. I hate to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it's by devising. The way you're going, 10, 15 years from now, with all the hardships we're experiencing, will be gone, all of us, unless you somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again, the ones that haven't been scavenged for their parts, that is. That's the only way to save us. Okay. Right, let's see how we can turn it back on. You're asking the wrong guy, I'm afraid. No one knows who or how shut them down. Once you do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on, which might be another thing altogether. Where should we start? Mother is probably your best bet. I mean, she benefited the most from them shutting down this cluster, didn't she? Did she? I don't know. Okay, that's fine. We'll end the conversation. In the name of Oberon, we'll take care of these scrappers and let's get your Omnis up and running again. Take this Neon Admiral. We have plenty at the moment. I have a feeling you'll need it. And like I said, I know it's not the bravest thing to do, but it's best if you harm. You will live longer that way. Alright, so I've got 4 neon, whatever that is. Yep, okay. Shut down the outer rim. Find this mother. Okay, otherwise you might want to stay and check out this ground signal I was telling you about. It could be a good opportunity to gather some resources but your commanders to use. Okay, now you have learned the basics, your second dock has been unlocked. Fantastic. Remember to make good use of it while commanding your squadrons. A numerical advantage is often a turning point in battle. You can access the expedition dashboard here. Right, so I'm going to do this. Scan the planets. This is very much like Mass Effect, except you don't control it yourself. An artifact. Ejected cryopod. No major threat detected. Okay. This is the number of commandos sent on the expedition. Minimum requirement for commandos is 3. The maximum number of commandos will be sent up to 10 if you have enough of them. The more you send, the better your chances of success. This section displays the types of artifacts you will have a chance to collect during the expedition. Each type will always yield the same kind of reward. This section displays the types of major threats. Exceptionally dangerous situations your team will face during the expedition. Be careful about those. You have 1 retreat chance, so ground distress signal displays the number of possible retreats your team will have during the expedition. Officer survival represents the chance your leading officer has to return safely. Healthy officers have a chance to come back injured. Injured officers have the chance to die. An injured or a dead officer will abort the mission, forcing the team to retreat to a ship without loot. The resource extractor, there's a lot of words in this, a lot of just throwing text at you. Obviously you're only going to get that once, but it does kind of put you off at the first instance. Anyway, the resource extraction meter represents the minimum and maximum percent of encountered resources, artifacts included, that your team will have a chance to bring back with them to your ship if the leading officer survives the expedition. Okay. And the commando survival meter represents the chances your commandos have to return safely. It displays the minimum and maximum possible number of commandos that will not make it back to your ship. So, do I get to change these? No, right, so I'm going to go for that one. Yeah, I think that one. Launch. Caliban's detected an artifact on this planet that could be helpful to our mission. We have a good idea of where it is, but we'll need you and the team of commandos on the ground to find and extract it. We'll have visuals, but space to ground communication will be minimal. We can't risk giving away the location of our battleship or exposing you to potential local threats. Only contact us when it's secure to do so, and I'll decide if an emergency retreat is necessary. Any additional resources you encounter should be extracted too. Dangerous mission, some of our commandos could die in the field. Do your best to keep them safe. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Now get going. A shuttle's waiting for you and the commandos. Good luck down there. Interesting. So we don't do anything here, I don't think. Or do we? Oh, okay, so we see them. So there's danger. Ooh. Okay, so we've lost 2 commandos. We've got 35 scrap. We've got 33 scrap. The line is secured, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts. What do you think? Should we continue with the mission? I mean, we've lost 2 people already. We've got 2 injured. I think we can carry on. We've got 2 more to go. So we've got... or have we? Let's continue. And there's the cryopod. Oh, a little graphic. Okay, so I think we've got another captain there. Or lieutenant, I should say. Ooh. It's actually quite tense not being able to interrupt here. Oh, we've got fuel. Okay, danger avoided. Danger avoided. extraction points. Okay, well that's fine. Continue. Well, that wasn't too bad. We lost 2 commandos, but we did get a lieutenant, which is not too bad. I will see him in a second, I guess. Oh, her. I beg your pardon. Yep, star. Yep, that's fine. So she has... I can't see her. How do I see her abilities and things? I've got upgrades. You would think just being able to click on her would take me through to her, but it doesn't. So she's a soldier. Will act as having the same ability as the officer currently deployed in the previous support dock of the same system. So in the squadrons, for example, if I can have 2, then I can have 2 people in there, and she'll get the same abilities. So she has demolition, and I'm not sure what the first one is. Some sort of hazard. It doesn't let me see. Okay, well, I'm going to leave this here. It certainly looks interesting. There's very, very heavy kind of feelings towards FTL from this, which is a fantastic game, but I think it's way more involved. Now, FTL itself can be quite complex. There's a lot of different systems and things that you need to be able to understand within the game, but this seems to have quite a few more. There's obviously a more deep and richer story rather than just escape from the fleet. So I think I'm going to carry on playing this. Probably not play it on YouTube, but if you do want to see it on YouTube, do let me know down below. But if you have got this far, thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate all the views and a lot of the comments that I've got recently as well. And subscriptions is always handy as well. It does help me grow. And the more I grow, the more I can play for you guys. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe all the way down below. And I will see you guys in the next episode.